Hello, so this is going to be the second part of the Mary Had a Little Lamb lesson. So this is lesson 2. So I'll just play the tune again to start with in case you want to play it along with me. And then we're going to do some different activities based on that tune. So you start with finger 3 on E and we'll give it a go. Good. Right, what we'll do as the first step with this is we've done that with our right hand so far. So we're now going to have a go. If you move to the next C down, so here, so you can do that by finding 2 black notes, skipping these 3 black notes, going to the next 2, and then a C is that note there. So now, whoops, don't know if you can see my hand, we're going to put finger 5 of your left hand on that C and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this will feel a little different compared to the fingers you use here, but all the same notes. So I'll just play it slowly, then you can maybe pause the video and have a go at playing the tune with your left hand. Okay, now the next step of the challenge, so I would pause it and make sure you're confident at playing the tune with your right hand and your left hand before you go on to this. You're going to have a go at doing it with both. So the notes are going to be moving in the same way, so the same notes on both hands. What will feel a bit strange is that, for example, with the first 3 notes, E, D, C, your right hand is using fingers 3, 2, 1, whereas your left hand is going 3, 4, 5. So you might be tempted to go the wrong way to start with and end up going like this. But they need to move in the same direction rather than towards each other. So I'll play it through so slowly, and you will probably need to pause and go over this a few times after. Good job. So you can try that a few times, and what I'm going to add on now is we've been playing the tune but just starting on an E. Now you can actually play this tune anywhere on the piano, but what will happen is you might suddenly need to use some black notes in order for it to sound right. So if I do an example, I'll choose another one where you don't need to use the black notes. So if you start on an A, and I'll play the tune quite quickly now because then you can just have a go yourself. So if I start with finger 3 on an A, so C, D, E, F, G, A, or to find an A, you can go C and then go C, B, A, however you find it easier. But I'm going to use this one. Now there, as long as I've got finger 3 on A, I can do exactly the same finger pattern as when I had finger 3 on E. And you can do the same with your left hand. Now, that one's easy enough, but let's choose a different note. Say I started on a D. Let's see if it works here. Some of those notes sound okay, but this one doesn't quite sound like the tune. And that's because we need to use a different note. So what you'll need to do is explore to find what note will sound right. quite right, so let's move to this black note. Suddenly that sounds more like Mary had. So let's see if the other notes worked. So with that one, I needed to put this note in, which would be a B flat. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to just point to a few different notes and say the names of them. And then what I'd like you to do is when I've said the note, I'd like you to pause the video and see if you can do the tune starting on that note. Then when you press play again, I will play it so you can see if you've got it right. So a bit of a challenge for you. So let's pick G. So put finger 3 on G and pause the video. Okay. And now I will play the tune starting on a G. Let's see if you got it right. I might have to work it out myself as well. So that doesn't sound quite right. Okay. Oh, that one doesn't sound right either. Right, so I need 2 flats in this one. Okay, let's choose one starting on a black note. So we're going to start on this note, which is a B flat. And again, I'm going to put finger 3 on it. Okay, so we don't quite know where our hands are going to go, but we know we're starting with finger 3. So pause the video, see if you can work it out starting on this note. And now I'll play the tune starting on that one. So. So that's actually quite a nice simple one because you actually only need 4 black notes in a row. So that's quite a good place to play the tune. We'll try one more and then we'll leave it at that. Let's do, I'm trying to think of a note I haven't done. We haven't done it starting on a C, have we? Let's use middle C. Okay, so give it a go starting on middle C. Pause the video, try it out, and now I'll show you the answer. Well, we'll work it out together. Oh, that already doesn't sound right. Oh, still doesn't sound right. I think I might need these 2. So I need a black note there as well. I'll play that one once more in full. Nice, so there should be plenty more notes you can try it on, and if you want to share those videos with me, share them on my piano page, in a message or on the page and I should see them. Any other tunes you'd like to learn, let me know and I can give them a go for you. Well done!